Everyone, so this is the summary of the poem Musée de Beaux Art by W.H. Auden. So these are the important points. The title means a museum of fine arts. This poem is inspired by the poet's visit to a museum in Brussels, Belgium. This poem was written in 1938, published under the title Place de Beaux Arts in a newspaper in 1939, and later was included in the volume another time in 1940. So this poem is written in free verse. The main theme of the poem is impact of suffering on humanity. In this poem, the speaker describes the paintings of Bruegel, the Italian painter of 16th century. The speaker appreciates the talent of the old painters like Bruegel, who could understand the nature of suffering and humanity's indifference to it. So this is the text of the poem. About suffering, they were never wrong. The old masters, how well they understood its human position, how it takes place while someone else is eating or opening a window or just walking to lay long. How, when the aged are irreverently, passionately waiting for the miraculous birth, there always must be children who did not specially want it to happen, skating on a pond at the edge of the wood. So, when the poem opens, the speaker walks through a gallery and describes the works of old painters like Bruegel's. So, speaker says that the old painters understood the nature of suffering and humanity's indifference towards it properly. The paintings show that when individuals suffer, rest of the people follow their daily routine without being affected by someone's suffering. The speaker mentions a painting, The Census at Bethlehem, by a Renaissance artist Peter Bruegel. So, this painting is about Christ's birth. The speaker says that when old people are eagerly anticipating the birth of Jesus Christ, when pregnant Mary and Joseph go to register in the census, but other people eat, drink, and enjoy without even bothering about either the birth or crucifixion of Christ. Some people are busy in eating, some are busy in opening a window, others are walking. So their normal routine life doesn't get disturbed. And children are also busy in playing games and skating on a pond by a wooden area. They never forgot that even the dreadful martyrdom must run its course anyhow in a corner, some untidy spot where the dogs go on with the doggy life and the torturous horse scratches its innocent behind on a tree. So, in these lines, speaker talks about another painting, The Massacre of the Innocents, that is about the killing of the first Christian martyrs. The Christ is crucified, okay, while the crucifier's horse goes on rubbing its back against a tree. So, speaker says that animals like human beings are also indifferent to such a tragedy. Even a dog is doing dog-like activity and a horse is scratching its back. So that shows that there is no sympathy either in the hearts of animals or in the hearts of people for those who are suffering. In Bruegel's Icarus, for instance, how everything turns away quite lazily from the disaster, the plowman may have heard the splash, the forsaken cry, but for him it was not an important failure. The sun shone as it had to on the white legs disappearing into the green water, and the expensive, delicate ship that must have seen something amazing, a boy falling out of the sky, had somewhere to get to, and sailed calmly on. So in these lines, speaker talks about another painting by Bruegel, that is Landscape with the Fall of Icarus. So this painting is about Icarus, an ambitious Greek youth who tried to reach the sun with the help of the wings of wax. He could fly to some distance, then his wings melted and he fell to the sea and died. So, but when he fell, nobody paid attention to his tragic death. When he fell, a farmer who was plowing his field ignored him. Even the sun kept on shining normally. When Icarus was drowning, a ship must have noticed him, but that also ignored him. So, this shows the selfishness and the indifference of people who don't have time to worry about other people's problems and suffering. People have lost their ability to be kind and sympathetic to other people, and they are only concerned about their own self interest. And here the poem ends.